Number 7. So let's read through this paragraph. Transportation planners work closely with a number of community stakeholders, such as government officials and other interested organizations and individuals. Next, representatives from the local public health department might provide input in designing a network of trails and sidewalks to encourage people to walk more. According to the American Heart Association, walking provides numerous benefits related to health and well-being. Members of the Chamber of Commerce might share suggestions about designing transportation and parking facilities to support local businesses. So this is a question where it's not about grammar, because these are all grammatically correct, but it's about which choice provides the best, essentially, transition from the previous part of the paragraph into the next part. So in the first opening part of this paragraph, we give this statement that these planners work closely with these community stakeholders, with groups that might have an interest in this type of work. And then we have examples. We've got examples of representatives from the local public health department working with them, members of the Chamber of Commerce working with them. So we're not really looking for something like next, which implies like a step-by-step process. Instead, we're looking for something more like for example, to show examples of this opening statement. So B, which is for instance, works well here in that regard. Furthermore, it's not like continuing an argument. And similarly, there's nothing really similar about this. Again, we're looking for example, so we're looking at choice B. This is a standard question type that we've seen before in the old SAT. We've seen in the ACT English, where you've got to pick, essentially like we saw in a previous question, the transitional language that moves us from one part of the passage to the next, in this case within the paragraph. So again, consistency within the paragraph is key. There's no way you can answer this just by looking at the sentence by itself. You got to see what comes before it and what comes after it. In this case, we see that it ends up being an example that's given of a previous statement, so we look at something like choice B.